we are, Green Island. You asking me why it's green? You can guess. I'm gonna cook you today an amazing tropical recipe with a Spanish twist. Green Island is one of the only islands in the Great Barrier Reef that actually still got a rainforest. For the tuna carpaccio, we just need a lovely steak of tuna, nice and chunky. Get a potato and round it slowly and get beautiful balls that you're gonna start to brown in a really hot pan with lovely extra virgin olive oil. About 5 or 6 of them, a little bit of olive oil, and we start to fry them from the side of the skin, so get really nice and crunchy. They're gonna start cooking. They're gonna take about 4 or 5 minutes. For a nice tomato souquette is the garlic. Bang! Nice and smashed, nice and fine. Slowly goes in there. All the acids and the oils from the garlic start to come out. It couldn't be a Mediterranean recipe with a little bit of parsley. So very, very rustic, nice and fine. And it goes in the pan again. Principal ingredient for the souquette is the tomato con cas. The tomato in 4 segments. We get the seeds and the watery part out of the way. We cut in long batonnets the tomato, and straight after in little cubes. And they go into the pan. The smokiness of the tomato souquette comes from the paprika. Probably the most used ingredient in the south of Spain. Little pinch. Watch your fingers. Paprika stains your clothes forever. So rinse them straight away. There you are, nice and clean now. The paprika is toasting beautifully. A little cup of fish stock. Oh, I love that sound. And the smell is just beautiful. We leave the fish stock in there about 5 to 6 minutes. And what is basically gonna happen is the potato is gonna soak all the amazing flavors of the paprika, the garlic, and the parsley. Tuna is one of the best fishes to be eaten at least once a week. They got an amazing source of omega-3 oil. The secret to slice a really good tuna is have a really good sharp knife. Now, at this stage, we're gonna roll them into a cylinder. With the glass wrap, put it on top of your chopping board and put the tuna inside the glass wrap. Roll it like a big cigar with a lot of tension. Keep rolling, keep rolling. Get your knife again and cut the glass wrap away. Very, very, very strongly, you roll it into your chopping board. And you can see it's forming a little lolly. You can do this maybe half an hour before you're gonna plate your dish. And after half an hour, it will actually hold because it's got a really buttery consistency. And it will modify whatever shape you're gonna give him. So the tuna is ready, beautifully cylindric. And now the souquette, it smells beautiful. It's ready to go. So I'll switch it off and I'll leave it set for like 30 seconds. Have a look in this, guys. Get the top off, and with the back of the knife, you can press it slowly. You see? Magic. How the tuna slowly have a look around, and with a very sharp knife, just one cut. The tuna is really buttery, so it will cut beautifully. The sounds of the waves, the beautiful tuna, this lovely sauce, oh my God, breathtaking. Stack them all together and create a long like center in the plate with all the tuna with each other. Once we got all that finished, we scoop a tiny little bit of aioli. It's gonna give a lovely creaminess to the sauce. Because the souquette is still a little bit hot, it's gonna be really nice and warm, and it's gonna slowly cook the surface of the tuna. The potatoes, they soak all that goodness from the sauce. Look at that. We totally cover the tuna with the souquette, and we leave it for a couple of seconds before we're gonna eat it. What better kitchen in the world than Green Island in the middle of the paradise to cook an amazing recipe like that? If I can do this in the middle of paradise, you have to be able to do it at home with your family. And here I am with all the turtles. Salud.
I'm going to make a glass out of this. We're going to hollow it out. We're going to drink out of it. What I need now is some bitters. So this is a tiki cocktail. The whole idea is to get as many ingredients as you can into one glass. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab some tuaca, 15 mils, and some Contro. That's an orange liqueur as well, 15 mils of that. A good shot of rum, 30 mils. And this is a 12-year-old Appleton's. It's lovely. And then some tequila as well. So to that, I'm going to add some brown sugar, around about 2 teaspoons, some limes, and give it a good squeeze. Now, tikis traditionally have heaps and heaps and heaps of ingredients in them. The 2 ingredients that I love to use in them, fresh pineapple and fresh passion fruit. Miguel's gonna love this. I'm gonna add some ice and give it a good shake. Beautiful. Put a little bit of ice in this pineapple that I've already hollowed out there, and just strain it over the top. You can't get more tropical than a drink served in a pineapple, I don't think. So you get the aromas of the bitters. The sugar balances out the lime, so it's really important in cocktails to have balance. So if you've got lots of sugar, put some lime juice or some lemon juice or even like white grapefruit juice.
So what's going on here?
Ah, you can smell it from all the way over there. Then I was going to have to bring it over to you.
What are we drinking here, Sarah?
This is a tropical tiki. Have a sip.
As tropical as it gets. Absolutely beautiful.
So what is yours?
You always do this to me. He always does this to me. Come back here. What are you doing? Oh.
I'm gonna show you the perfect trick for the party when you invite your girlfriends, your boyfriends, your friends, your mom, your dad, your mistresses, whoever you're gonna invite. The little chicken, like sort of wonton style parcel, but instead to use a wonton wrapper, I'm gonna use a cabbage leaf, so it's nice and healthy too. 2 easy steps. First, we need to blanch the leaves, so they become nice and soft, and we can wrap the chicken parcels. The white part is really hard, so we'll cut it off out of the way. We're gonna give them a swim, like a little spa, for around 10 seconds, so they get nice and soft, and straight after, go into ice water. 10 seconds, more than enough. All the great stuff, the chlorophyll, the vitamins, the best of the vegetable is coming out. Cabbage fishing. Get these little beauties, green, bright, amazing color, straight into the ice water. And we're gonna let them there for around another 10-15 seconds, so the cooking stops, so it'll be perfect to wrap around the chicken parcels. And now, the steamer goes in, close it, and onto a tea towel or a chucks, we're gonna make sure that we pat dry the leaves. And one by one, pat dry, make sure there's no excess of water on them. Chef's got tea towels everywhere, making a lovely bed for my little cabbage leaves. For the chicken mince, you can use chicken breast, chicken thighs, anything you want, perfect. Very cheap, very lovely product, nice and healthy. We're gonna get lots of Asian flavors in here. First one, lots of aroma, lemongrass. Get rid of the outsides and just use the middle core, the heart. Bam, smack it. So all the amazing oils, they're coming out, and aromas infuse the chicken. Get rid of that top bit and chop it really nice and fine into the mixing bowl. For the second ingredient, garlic. Bam! And just chop it, chop it, chop. Make sure with the back of your knife, you make a little puree on top of the chopping board. It's no more little chunks of garlic, and it's all ready to mix into the chicken. The next ingredient, pink shallot. The must-have in every single Asian tropical dish. We're gonna cut the base so it's nice and flat. And now, this way. Now pass the knife. There you are, you can see all the same size. Now, half a chili, about 150 grams of chicken mince, it will go perfect. We wanna